A man pulled out a stone and said to an elderly woman, "Could I borrow a pot? I can make delicious soup with this stone." The old woman was instantly intrigued. She quickly gathered several pots and eagerly went to start a fire. The man chose the largest pot, cleaned the stone thoroughly, and put it in to start making soup. He skillfully stirred with a long spoon, then tasted a spoonful. Frowning, he said, "This would taste even better with some salt." When the old woman heard this, she thought to herself that she did have salt, so she hurried to get some. After the man added the salt, he stirred again. He said, "The flavor's still missing something. If we could add some oil, the soup would taste much better." Although the old woman was a bit reluctant, she was dying to try this amazing stone soup, so she brought out some lard and added it to the pot. As the oil melted in the hot soup, the aroma became even richer. The old woman could hardly wait, but the man tasted it again and still wasn't satisfied. He said, "When I make this soup at home, I always like to add a sausage." The old woman, tempted by the delicious smell, exclaimed that she happened to have sausages at home. She brought out 2 sausages and handed them to the man. Now the soup smelled even more incredible. But then the man said, it would be even better with some vegetables. After hearing this, the old woman rushed to her garden and picked plenty of fresh vegetables. Together, they washed the vegetables and added them to the soup. The man kept stirring continuously until he finally finished making the delicious stone soup. The busy old woman finally got to taste the soup. She couldn't believe that a simple stone could make such delicious soup. Just as she wanted another sip, the man added, "It would be perfect with some rice." At this point, the old woman had completely forgotten that just 1 hour earlier, when the man knocked on her door asking for food, she had pretended to have nothing at home. To enjoy the delicious soup, she had no choice but to bring out rice. Soon enough, the soup was ready. The man served a bowl to the old woman, saying this was just like the soup he usually made at home. The old woman took the soup and ate it with great enthusiasm, one spoonful after another. She couldn't believe that a stone could actually make such amazing soup. After they had eaten their fill, the old woman had a bright idea. She pulled out $100 and bought the magical soup-making stone from the man. She then carefully wrapped up the stone and hid it in her drawer. The man not only got a full meal but also made some money. He happily continued on his journey. The next day, he picked up another stone, ready to teach another elderly woman how to make stone soup.